Hi class, this is my Science Center for Kindergarten and it is all about pumpkins. I chose to focus on life science and went with the life cycle of a pumpkin. The cross-curricular subjects I included are language arts, math, and art. Students will be incorporating language arts into their pumpkin observation books, parts of a pumpkin, pumpkin life cycle, and pumpkin sorting activities. Math will be incorporated into the pumpkin observation book and pumpkin sorting activities. Art will be incorporated into the students' observation book and pumpkin life cycle activities. These are the two NGSS standards I included and the Common Core standards I felt fit in with each of my activities. My first activity is the life cycle of a pumpkin. So for this one, we are going to need the story. Life cycles pumpkins. They're going to have markers, a glue stick, scissors. I included a poster so they can see the order. And next they'll get this pumpkin that they'll actually cut out on their own. And then they'll cut out each section and they'll glue it onto their pumpkin, and then they can decorate the pumpkin and be as creative as they want. My second activity is pumpkin measuring, and I'm going to give each student these cards. And they're going to have markers and Unifex cubes. They're going to measure each pumpkin, and then they're going to color in each square to represent how big their pumpkins are. My third activity is parts of a pumpkin, and for this one they're going to need a glue stick, scissors, and the handout. And they're going to cut out each word, and they're going to place it in the proper section. My last activity is a pumpkin observation booklet, and the students are going to get a book that has several different activities of sink or float, measure it, describe it, design it, and then the last page is count them, and that's the seeds in their pumpkin. So we'll have different size pumpkins. They'll have a measuring tape, they'll have pencil and markers for this activity. The two observations I would use are project-based and teacher observation during each activity. For project-based, I'm going to be assessing the students on the completion of their life cycles of a pumpkin. This tells me that they have an understanding of the order of the pumpkin as it grows, and also the observation book. For my teacher observations, I would use my third activity, which is the parts of a pumpkin. When each student puts the different parts of the pumpkin in order, or in the correct slot, this tells me that they have an understanding of all the different names that are associated with a pumpkin.